Hi, welcome Gemini. It's your mid-July tarot reading. Let's look at the energies around you. I've already shuffled the cards, but I'll just shuffle them again on the screen and we'll see what we get from the top of the deck or what jumps out, and then I'll take them from the pack. Okay, so you're one of the mutable signs, so you're like a chameleon. Really good to have around, someone who's able to adapt and change to any situation, and you sometimes are kind of people that say, okay, if I let go of work, let's see what happens. You might feel confident enough to do that, whereas maybe some other more fixed signs wouldn't feel safe doing that. Butterfly kind of energy with you, you can feel safe to do that. So oh, there you go, this one just flew across the table. So you've got the Nine of Cups. Yes, here you are. So this is like feeling contented and emotionally happy. Oh, and by the way, I'm trying out a different spread, and you'll see what I'm doing as I go along. It's one that a lovely lady told me about, and it's kind of fun to use. So yeah, you're emotionally contented and happy, and it's enjoying, you know, the kind of simple things in life. Sort of good food and being with friends and family and loved ones, being out in nature, just attending to natural things around you, and it feels good, you know. And what I like about this card is you're appreciating those things around you, the good life. You are appreciating it, and what a great place to be. I mean, what else could you want, you know, through that happiness that can become, you know, it gives you that spiritual uplifting feeling. So love that card. Yes, very nice. Okay, from the top of the deck now, the Knight of Wands. So we've got fire energy now. So you're feeling, or there's someone around you who feels a bit impatient. This is someone who wants to take action on something they feel strongly about. I mean, maybe you make them feel like, you know, maybe you're like their dessert or something that they, you know, on the table that's a physical pleasure. But it's a feeling of wanting to things to move more quickly, and maybe they want to be around you, or maybe you're wanting to move around someone else more quickly and they make you feel contented on a physical sense. But yeah, outgoing, confident energy with the Knight of Wands. Okay, what's next? Then we've got Pentacles on the table now. So this is the Ten of Pentacles, where you've got all of your material needs met, and it's talking about family legacies as well. So you've got, you know, maybe generations of stability around you. So, you know, say if your family have been very stable, and you have things passed down to you through that family. Or it doesn't even have to be like a hierarchy like that. It could be that you've worked hard and been able to provide yourself with security and financial stability. But yeah, there's loyalty and generations of family around. Sometimes with this card, there's mentioning this chap here he's a visitor that's come into the family, or he's come into the radar of your experience, and he might be bringing, I mean, he can see he's got like a magical flair that he's showing this baby, and so it could be that there's someone around that you don't think is particularly significant, but they actually are, and they might be bringing you a message of some sort. So maybe someone who's going to be yeah, a mysterious energy of someone around you that you maybe need to take more notice of than you realise. Yeah, okay, so we've got cups, emotions, fire energy, and pentacles on the table so far. This is kind of, we're going to do it in rows like that. So more wands here. So someone's feeling overwhelmed, and there is a passionate energy of being expansive and confident. So sometimes fire energies, I know you're an air element, but you might have a strong Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius sign. Sometimes these signs can be, and if you've got this within you, you're very successful at starting projects, and you kind of want to get on with the next thing to you know, something that you find exciting. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, climbing to a castle in the sky. It can be, oh, okay, I'm going to decorate that bedroom, or I'm going to renovate my conservatory, or if you have a conservatory, I don't, but, you know, it could be that you're oh, I don't know, transforming your wardrobe or something, and you take on so many projects, before you know it, it's kind of like, oh gosh, I'm overwhelmed, you know, it's too much. So sometimes it's asking you to delegate some of your responsibilities before you become overwhelmed, or at the very least, finish some projects before you start new ones with the Ten of Wands, okay? Because there is that impetuous energy with the Knight there. Right, okay, then Six of Wands, oh, more fire wands energy. You might have, yeah, or there could be someone around you that is this fire sparky energy. The Six of Wands is feeling very, someone's admiring you. They're looking up to you and thinking, you know, I want to promote this person. They might want to promote you, or it could be vice versa. But it's being recognised for your achievements, and people see you as someone who's, you know, worthwhile investing in. And yeah, an upgrade. Perhaps you might be promoted in some way. It's lovely energy. So your efforts and passion and drive is being recognised, and people want to promote you. Okay, Gemini. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you've got that Ten of Pentacles with the stability and you know, material needs being met. And next to that, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're really working hard at some kind of skill or trade or some job or project. It could even be studying a person, you know, trying to get a relationship right. But this is where you're willing to put the hours and the effort in, and you don't notice the time ticking by. You know, you're so focused on it, and your environment around you, you know, isn't that important. You're just really looking at this new interest that you've got and applying yourself to make a really good, skillful job at it. So well done, Gemini. You are ruled by Mercury. You know, you're an intellectual planet. Some people make the mistake of thinking you're an airhead or we're an airhead. I've got Gemini in my chart and think we're airheads because we can be fun and light-hearted, but it's not the case. You've got it. You're very switched on. Okay, then you've got the King of Wands, so more fire energy. Do you know a King of Wands, or have you got this within your chart? So King of Wands, you've got that Leo energy there, you know, the lion. So it could be a Leo person. Yeah, he's Mr. Smooth, you know, Mr. Charismatic, able to get people on board with any of his projects and ventures, very enthusiastic. So they say in other decks, you can't particularly notice it on this one, but he looks like he's about ready to jump up, you know, and go and do another project. So, you know, that might be where the Ten of Wands came in, sometimes feeling overwhelmed and burdened by your own success. But being the king, this is saying success. Yes, responsibility for other people, but, you know, it's still very nice. You're a king, or someone around you is the king, or there's the energy of the king around you. Yeah, just a lovely energy, and makes other people feel good as well. So you bring out the best in other people, or this guy does, male energy. Right, okay. Oh, then we've got the Five of Swords. This is the first swords we've seen on the table. This is where there may be some conflict or words being said. It's like words being fired out of this butterfly. That's how I look at this card. So, you know, they're sharp words, or it might be, yeah, I mean, the swords look like they're coming inwards, don't they? But it still looks to me like one of those big old fighter jets firing out words. So there might be words being spoken that are hard hitting, or coming back into you that are hard hitting. Yeah, Five Swords. Fives are always conflict, transient energy, but yeah, I don't know if you're having heated words with this fire energy that's around you. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah, maybe it's to do with this other person. Two of Cups is talking, this is saying it's significant about a relationship, that, you know, this is someone who you feel closely connected to. There, you know, you're on the same page and you're looking lovingly at each other and you share your emotions. So you're in tune and there's love and yeah, it's a very significant and important relationship where you both feel very at one when you're together. I mean, they're spiritually connected too. You know, you can see the way he's putting his hand on hers, and they've got this toggle tassel thing hanging down. It just feels there's a meaningful connection here, which is really gorgeous. I mean, that is with the Nine of Cups. So, you know, there's a sense of having everything you need maybe in this person. So how many cards have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more from here. Okay, the Six of Swords. So you're moving away from something. There might be an area where there's been choppy waters around you. It's been feeling, you know, a bit rocky, and maybe those swords were, you know, having a battle. But then again, the sixes are, and now we're seeing six. Yeah, that's nice to see actually. The Five of Swords was the card before. Now we see the six swords being put down, and they're not aggressive. These are, you know, standing firmly, without attacking anyone. The blades are facing. We can't see the blade. So maybe carrying your, you know, some. You're not dropping everything and leaving everything behind. You're moving on in some way with the ideas, and maybe being aware of words that have been said, but you're moving into more harmonious waters with this. So you're finding a more comfortable place, possibly in this relationship or in this position or this connection. Yeah, where words are said, there's going to be an easier space for you within that energy. Really nice. Let's do another 2 to clarify from here, and then we'll look at the clarifies from there and the wishing bowl to finish with. The Death card. Oh, something's going to change. Okay, dramatic change with the Death card. Yeah, that's the only major arcana. So, what is going to happen? There's a major change. The death card is like cycles of life, birth, and life and death and birth, rebirth. And we're also connected with this cycle of life. But this is a dramatic energy. There's going to be some sudden change. I have to do another card now to see what happens after the death card. Some major change. Three of Wands, so feeling expansive. Well, it doesn't feel too, it doesn't, there's no heartbreak. There's happiness around this reading, and passion and drive and focus, and where there's words that are said that are maybe conflicting, moving into more smoother space, comfortable place, dramatic change, and then feeling expansive with the Three of Wands, which says to me that change is a good change. This is a confident position. You're looking much further afield than where you currently are. Maybe to avoid the conflicting words. I have to do one more. So that was another Wands. One more. Knight of Pentacles, so there's a lovely energy of solid stability, moving slowly, deliberately. Yeah, this is interesting, isn't it? Why would the Death card come in? Because it all feels very progressive. You might have some fortune coming in financially, maybe in this project that you're working on. Maybe there's, because you're working up until the small hours, thinking at least about, mastering a skill of some sort. So through this work energy, maybe you're getting the Knight of Pentacles, which is showing a steady improvement. And I just love the stag in the distance there. That to me just always looks so virile and strong. And it says to me that, I'm sure they say when you're out in the country and you see a stag or any deer, it's good luck. So I feel like it's saying there's good luck within this dramatic change about your work situation. So very, very encouraging, very nice. And then I have to just point out, following on from that work energy, you've then got this beautiful oracle card, which is blossoming abundance. So I'll read you the message from the book. I do think it's to do with your career. Maybe you're working so hard, you're successfully, transitioning into a more lucrative stage. It says, exactly, listen to this. It says, increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They hang like fruit on the trees above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. The Death card, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, something about family with legacy as well. So maybe keep in touch with family, maybe elderly people you haven't seen for a while with this. Do keep in touch and make sure they're okay. I just always feel like that when there's mentions of families and traditions and reaching back to your roots. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labour to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth, and be grateful and enjoy. And you really are. You're working into the small hours. There's lots of energy of, appreciating things, the smaller things with the Nine of Cups. You're appreciating and receiving very with an acknowledging tone anything that comes your way. So the affirmation is, abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. Cool, I love that. It's appreciating. It's appreciating every good thing that happens to you. And then we've got the Sword card, which is not quite the same as the Ace of Swords, but it's sort of, it's about clarity. And it's called Athame. The athame is a ceremonial blade used in ritual and magical workings. It's not a weapon and is generally not used for mundane purposes such as cutting food. Rather, its purpose is to represent the qualities of clarity, discernment, and setting boundaries. In ritual and magic, its primary elemental energy is air, very much Gemini, and its direction is a sacred circle. In the sacred circle is east, so maybe acknowledge the east if you do your morning sun salutation. The meaning is freshening winds of awareness are blowing through your mind. It's time to cut away what no longer serves you. Open yourself to new ideas, but don't be afraid to take a stand for what you believe is right. So with this dramatic change, maybe new doors will open that might look a bit intimidating, but be open to explore what would feel good. Very much like, this is why I love the tarot. It gives you the heads up, and it gives you a chance to maybe think in your mind about how you'd like things to unfold and what feels right. So imagine if something dramatic comes into your life now, what would you want to do? What would your aspirations be? And you know, if you didn't have the limits around you, you know, what would you go get? Keywords are clarity, awareness, focus, affirmation, I see clearly and make wise decisions. Great. So, you know, and none of that Gemini, unsure, two twins, you know, which one do I go for? It's much clearer. And the challenge is, where do you need to set boundaries in your life? So, yeah, I mean, sometimes we can be scattered, Gemini, can't we? So, yeah, it's trying to be more focused, but I don't see that as being a problem. You've got real, you know, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles, that is still very, just as I'm saying about being focused, we have got that energy of juggling your mind. It could be that you're very busy as well, but there is still that feeling of juggling. But I don't think that's a problem, because it just shows that you're talented at being able to keep things going. You know, you're on the go with everything. So let's finish up with a wishing bowl. So I feel like you've got this abundance. I feel like it's the root chakra. It's the colour red at the base of the spine, and it's helping you to feel grounded and confident that your needs are met. Resources for survival are available, which are coming into you now with this blossoming abundance. And it's all about the career, which we see all these pentacles are important to you here, and the wands energy is all fire about career as well. So it's helping with, you know, strengthens the roots and stabilizing energy, solid foundations where we can raise our vibrations, which is always what I would love to do here, and manifesting your goals and dreams to higher heights. So it's the colour red at the base of the spine. Take a lovely deep inhalation up and let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Okay, this is for you, Gemini, opening your root chakra. Ooh, it's brimming. Very Gemini, very light and yeah, vibrant energy there. Okay, that's the end of the reading. Gemini, if you enjoyed it, please click on like and subscribe. And I love any, you know, lovely comments that people want to share. Any constructive criticism as well is always so welcome. And positive messages really uplift me. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you very soon, probably in about a week or so. And I'll get round all of the 12 signs. But please look out for yours. And by clicking on like and subscribes, you won't miss it. Love and light to you. Thank you again. Bye for now.